the US is the #1 producer of oil, it still has to import. Right? It's kind of trippy to think about. That's another thing when you talk about like climate change, or rather climate action, they don't mention the military. You know, when you have like all these bases and tanks guzzling oil, yeah. What do you think that does? And where do you think the supplies are coming from to pay for it? Or not to pay for it, rather, but to run it. You think those Hummers and those tanks, they don't use up a lot of oil? Of course. I think, honestly, this is not just about reducing carbon footprint. It's just, fiscally speaking, this is so stupid to spend so much on something that reaps absolutely no benefit. If anything, if you look at this from another point of view, this, this mantra of we're going to put 800 bases and circle Iran and circle China and circle Russia, circle all these countries and put bases in their countries, in Syria, in Iraq. This is bad for American security because you end up creating more enemies for no reason. You know, there are many people who argue isolationism is the best for the US because you have a state continent with 2 oceans, one on each side, and it has complete security. And, you know, you would save so much money and save so much resources, I wanted to say, by not doing that. This is a utopia. This is wishful thinking. It's not how it works. It's like you guys are saying in the comments, you're correct. The US military is one of the biggest polluters in the world. Of course. And the fucked up thing is, you know, we talked about oil. We talked about fuel. What about the fuel that's being stolen from Syria? Huh? You think that's for free? Where's the reparations for that? Look, man, there's a bill here that's adding up and the score needs to be settled. You know, all of this oil that's being stolen, it has to be returned. These countries like Saudi Arabia, like Turkey, like Israel, that destroyed every block, every brick of Syria, they have to pay for this. They have to pay for this. Syria has to be rebuilt. You know, just like they destroyed it, they are going to pay for it to be rebuilt. There's a long list of countries. There's a long list of countries first, right? Iraq, Libya, Africa. My goodness, man.